What's up, WWE Champions Universe? It's Lee and Rusty from Champions Chat, and tonight on stream with 79 of our very best friends, we are power rating Bret Hart the best there was. But Rusty, there's a unique hook to this power rating because you and I are in complete disagreement on one thing. What's that one thing?
Well, the moveset. I would say I don't know if that's the one thing or just the way to run Bret, right? I think power ratings always help us run a new character to the best of our ability, and I am thinking I like Bret not with the best of my ability. I think I like Bret's lesser moveset is more fun, but more importantly than my preference, Lee, this is our first ever zombie power rating ever in the history of power ratings. Bret Hart, the maiden voyage, and I'm so stoked to see how he ranks and to see if he's going to be higher than Striker Bret. I'm curious to see about that.
Well, we'll see, because I wasn't super huge on Striker Bret. He's grown on me over time, but... let's see it. So, Rusty, I'm actually going to load it in with your moveset first. This is Rusty's preferred triple yellow, the 7 MP sharpshooter, color submission. Choose 8 gems to make into yellow gems and do damage for 3 turns while subs are on the board. The snapped bone suplex, deal damage and make 32 random gems into leech gems of strength 509k. And the undying pointed elbow, deal damage and make 32 leech gems into red gems, and then deal that damage again and swap a 2x3 area into yellow. Before you ask, we will not be using the Ghost Whopper plate on this.
No.
We do not use rare discontinued plates, so
right.
Yeah.
But see, that's also why I like this moveset, because the black and red moves, all of the talk of the town has been, put a drip plate on it. Just add a drip. And I'm like, come on. The drip plate gets a power rating of perfect, right? So it's not, it doesn't help. It helps everyone with a black move, right? So
it does.
I don't know. That's my thing, is like, let's just play fun. Let's play a little differently. I like the rosy plate on Bret with this triple yellow moveset.
Okay.
And I think I like the if I were to say add a little spice to it, I would throw on the sheriff's badge for a little Cajun pizzazz on the end of it,
Okay.
So that would be my, preferred.
Ooh, also right there at the bottom of my screen, there we go, Abs0819. Shout out to our friend Abs.
What's up, Abs?
We are going to run with yellow Kofi for 4 MP. That gets us 5. Santa Hogan gets us 6. Please note his moves start at 7, so you would need to have a line bonus in feud or something along those lines. Veer will give us 125% leech gem damage, and Old Trickster, Mr. Smugface, gives us leech gems do 100% more damage. Yeah, Austin Theory. Smuggy McSmugface.
If you don't have Veer, you could go kind of the free-to-play route and work in Cena, right? Just get that 45% yellow. Veer might be harder for some of the community, but I definitely don't want that to count against his readiness. That's why I'm saying that, because I don't want that readiness scratched for Veer. I want to, I want him to have a high score with that yellow.
Veer's still coming, but he's been in a lot of loots. Well, on the Fury 2s that we're going to add here, I did make the mistake of not putting on the yellow one. So let me switch that. You are going to want to put a Fury 2 with a 200% yellow move damage on there because, he's got yellow moves.
Yeah, sure.
And then we're not going to run the Veer plate or the Rosy plate first. We're actually going to run the Hitman's battle armor first.
Oh, yeah. Great.
Whenever you make 6, the Bite Man's battle armor.
Right.
Whenever you make 6 or more submission gems, increase your red gem damage by 200%. We can run it back with the Rosy plate just to make sure, if he hits well over 60 million.
I was thinking before this plate debuted. So we're we're debuting this, not only a new zombie, but also a new plate as well.
Right.
It's exciting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, and I believe in Super Hendry. Yes, I will run it back with the Gremlin's ears or the
They
other
cheat
plate.
me out of a great score here on my Bret Hart.
And we're going to run them another way still, too, after this. And then we've got the Sheriff's Badge. 15 red gems generates 30 yellow gems. So,
Yeah.
I think that's it. He does not make the stupid trap gems, so I can go against Zombie Sammy. You know, I did that again today, making 3-minute movesets. I went against Zombie Sammy, and
he's a killer of dreams. That's what he is.
I know. Oy, ay, ay, ay. Post 99 MP, this wouldn't work, and you would need to match up still another 3 or 4 to get here. Plus, you want this to reload, so you're going to try and make 2-3 matches if you can. If you can, or something like that. And then just here. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Rusty.
No, it's okay. I'm engaging with the chat. I'm reminding them that we're doing 5 giveaways on stream tonight. So stay here with us. Even if you're doing Premium Showdown, which a smaller number of the community are doing that, stay on Twitch with us while you showdown tonight.
Yeah.
5 in their loot coin giveaways. Woo! And the Chelsea plate is in the loot, friends.
So. Yes, which is very weird, but okay, I'll go for it. All right, so he has 50 million health. We just did all the things, got some of the explosions, missed some on the bottom, and all said and done. Bam,
30?
Bam, bam.
30 million? 20
30 million. 30 million.
30 million's okay. And I'm okay going to turn 2. Because this is my
40
fun build. This is my fun build. So fun rating, 25 of 25. Firm. It's not even debatable.
Fun rating gets the win there, right? We don't need to worry about, like, in terms of power rating, it hitting an extra tick, because we're going to use the other moveset real quick to show you. Yeah, it'll be okay. Yeah. And then if we need to go back to triple yellow, we can. But even with his own plate, the Big Daddy plate, 40 million.
I have a feeling Two Bob's watching this moveset and holding his nose, going, "It stinks! It stinks! It starts with a sub. It takes 2 moves. Boo!" You know who else is a 25 of 25 on the fun rating? Final Boss Rock. Final Boss Rock.
You and I have very different ideas of fun. I Final Boss Rock is still 6 bronze and not getting touched again on my roster.
My Final Boss Rock is 6 gold and has been since that first month.
Wow.
When every other authoritative voice said, "Do not take Final Boss 6 gold," and I was like, "Fun, baby, fun score."
Oh, well, 40 million, as somebody said in the chat, Verdu said 40 million on a nice build. That's very okay. That's very A tier. Yeah. That's good.
Agreed.
But he can do better. So here's what we're doing. The Rotting Leg Sweep. Deal damage. Choose 10 gems to make into red. And this is where we got to figure out how we power rate this. If you get subbed, you steal 35 million health.
Right.
And break the sub. So that's almost like half of his 5-score power rating right there. Then the Pendulum Backbreaker. Deal damage. Choose a 1/6 area to make into 2-turn Juggernaut gems that will increase your black gem damage by 50% for 1 turn when activated. And then 10 random gems into black at the end. And the Pile Driver, deal damage and decrease your Juggernaut gem timers by 2. Pin the opponent. Effects will be triggered if less than 2 turns, which they will be. On the Entourage, you need Woods to start loaded turn 1 after the 99 MP is gone. And then Tori, I'm 50 shards away from her. Black gems do 40% more damage, and black moves start 2, which will get you loaded turn 1 on both of the black moves. Then from there, you've got Zombie Live for black gems do 30%, and Boogeyman for black gems do 30%. There are others that can do 30%, so I wouldn't count a Doc on Zombie Live, although I might for sure on Tori. She's pretty rare. Then on these, we don't need the Bite Man's battle armor there, and we don't actually need the Sheriff's badge because it's not doing anything that way either. So we're technically running it without plates.
It's just plummetingly. This moveset, the readiness is so low. It's a 2 out of 5.
No, neither plate is actually working. This is as if he has no plates on him. No plates, man. No,
I don't think I've ever trolled a moveset of yours before. It's kind of fun.
I know, right? Yeah, you might want Trick Hogan post 99p. Good call, Evolution. You actually will want. Sorry, I should have mentioned that. But post 99p, you would want Hogan because your finisher is going to start with 1 to 2 MP depending on the mode, and you need 10. So you're going to need at least 8, and this right here makes 10. So. But here's the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna burn this move right here and set up a match.
Pikachu stuff. This is why I don't like it. This is exactly why I don't like it. This takes rigid brain thinking to operate. So
it does it. I promise.
My brother.
I promise. Here's why I'm doing this though, because I actually want to eat my turn. I want to eat my turn. You know what?
I want to eat some chili my wife's making.
You want to eat some chili?
I can smell it. I can smell it in the other room. It's torturing me.
Oh, Sammy, no. Sammy, no. You bubble.
If only you could have subbed him down first. If only you could regain all your health from all those multitude of leech gems.
Oh, I can. But I did this one trick on here. He would have subbed me next. Yeah, if only. Hold on, because I did forget one thing. It's the break red, get black plate. I do want to have that on there because I actually want to throw the leech or the what are they? Juggernaut. I want to throw the Juggernaut gems out twice. I was trying not to move the plates because we're almost out on here, which means I'll have to reload them. No big deal. But
is it Eye of the Tiger plate? Is that the one that you're high on, or that you're enjoying?
That I'm enjoying is the Eye of the Tiger. It's the thrill of the fight. Yes,
that's good. Yeah.
Also, someone. Yeah, it has. It's not super rare. I mean, it's.
Hey, Sensei Kreese said so. Rusty's moveset wins. Great job, Rusty.
Actually, I think Bret screwed Bret, but Baby Ice says Sammy screwed Bret, which I think is just as accurate.
That's awesome. That's a great
callback. Accurate. Yeah, whatever. All right. So what I actually want to do is the classic 5 and 3.
The chat is trolling your very powerful moveset, which is so funny.
I know. It's fine. All right, classic 5 and 3. And then we'll do our thing in Cascade anyway. Of course we will. But that's actually all right because I want on here. Yeah, you know what? My moveset is failing me tonight because now my things are about to go off there. I needed to match up twice. It is a risk.
So I'm actually glad we're demonstrating this because to me, you didn't see about my moveset is it's a risk as well because if they have an escape artist plate, if they have a sub reversal, you are totally out of luck in that matchup. Okay,
right.
And if you're going up against a showboat that has 90 million health, that's going to be a long, not fun match.
Right.
So especially if they're regaining a lot of health.
True.
So there's risks to both. Mine weren't demonstrated, so I want to be objective at least. I'm Razzanly, but like his is the more competitive moveset. Like,
right.
Yes.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well so far, but what is about to happen is going to blow your mind here because I'm about to steal this sub and do 33 million damage. Although it did eat some of my Juggernaut gems, which I am not terribly happy with. But, we can see something happen right here and see what we do. Hold on. It's going to take a second for it to justify everything. Undo. Boop. There we go. All right, so that was only 33 million, but I stole 35 million health from him that same turn as well. And quite frankly, if Sammy would stop screwing up my stuff here, normally in practice I get this to hit 58 million plus the sub steal. So I can try
Yeah.
it one more time, or we can call it if we feel like I'm just blowing smoke here. But
Well, here's what's crazy too is I'm noticing as I play the premium showdown today because I lucky got Brett.
right,
Um, so like Grayson Waller, for example, he will not throw the sub move on me because I have the sub reversal. So he's just
interesting.
hitting every like the AI is not rushing to sub. I don't know if that's a change or a differential that we're seeing since the content creators were doing it the other night and the AI was rushing aggressively to sub you. But anyway, so yeah.
Hmm, interesting.
Getting all the tea tonight from me.
You are getting all of the tea. All of the rust tea. Ha! Ha ha! Terrible. Terrible. Don't ever say that again, Lee. All right. Now I can do it the way I want to do it. It is turn 2, but basically you throw down all of the Juggernaut gems like this. And now you hit your finisher. And it justifies 2 columns of Juggernaut gems at once. You could try for a third one. I'm just not going to. Not gonna even try it. Not gonna try it. So that is 54 million plus. Now we got to figure out how to figure out the sub move, the sub destroyer move, because that doesn't fit in our brains right now. So, what do you think, Rusty? You ready to power rate him? Since it took
Yeah,
20 freaking minutes.
well, I think we can, and I think we've demonstrated the flexibility of the superstar versus it's not our disagreeability we're trying to show you. It's that there are 2 ways to run it, and
Right.
it's always going to depend on what's in your entourage, what's in your locker, so to speak, right? Because I don't have a drip, so I was immediately put off by the red and black build, hearing this is the drip build.
Right.
Oh, but if you don't have a drip, you can still run it. You can still do this. And I was like, okay, I'll try it. Throw on Eye of the Tiger, throw on maybe a little red to black ultimate plate. And then I just started thinking, you know what this Brett needs more than a drip per se would be a moment or a spring outbreak gear, because those are some high MP moves to load, right? And I don't necessarily want to load triple yellow. I'd like to run the reversal in the 2 leech moves. Like in my perfect world, it's plus 99 with the sub reversal for defense, and then lay down your leech and then blow up the leech. I really like that. It's a plus 99 build. We can't do much with it with the current meta as
Right.
is.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But if it was gear, increase all MP by like whatever,
4 or
or if it
5.
was
Yeah.
or if it was a moment, like leech gems do 300% more damage, I think a lot more people would be onto it. So
Right. Well, I'll be honest, I really enjoy the Juggernaut build. That is, I love playing with him that way. That is the first time on stream, I mean, the first time was on stream where I've actually had trouble running that build, because normally, worst case scenario, Zombie Sammy subs me and I'm good to go. But you did see the problem there. It does have some issues, and therefore it can slow it down, and et cetera, et cetera. So there we go. Either way, that was the higher damage of the 2. And as Evolution said on there, if we wanted to run the drip plate, we could do 100 million turn 1. We're not doing that. we're not putting the drip plate on there. Wow. But here's what I got on the objective scoring. So he did not hit 60 million. However, we have to make the caveat that the sub reversal is not counted in that. Because if Sammy had subbed me, that's an easy 80 to 90 million. But that's a very, like, I don't know how to count that in there. So for right now, it's a 54 million hit in one cycle, which is a 4 out of 5 on our power rating. And then at least 2 of the following of these are true. MP charges 7 or less. Yes. Moves recycle flawlessly with a plate, and or animations are fairly quick, resulting in a feud win in under 60 seconds. The big problem is the cascade risk and all the clickiness on there. You're not going to win in under 45 seconds with all of the clicking and all the things you have to do, especially the cascade risk. So not a 5, also a 4 there. Now we're moving into the subjective, the community part of the things here. So for a 5 on readiness, character needs 0 or 1 special things. That's a plate, that's a gear, that's a moment, etc. to make them work well. For a 4, character needs 2 special things, plate, gear, moment, and that's rare plates, not just any old plates, rare trainers, etc. For a 3, character needs 3 special things, plate, gear, moment, rare trainer, etc. to make them work. And for a 2, character needs 4 things. Rusty, you take it from here, friend.
Our lightning poll is live in the chat. Cast your vote at the top of the chat by tapping the number that coincides and then click vote to lock it in. You only get 1 vote and you only have 1 minute to cast your vote. Right now, the 4s are at 100% with more than 15 votes, all unanimously agreeing. What is the 1 special thing, Lee, or the 2 special things that would lower it from a 5 to a 4?
Well, in this case, I mean, the Eye of the Tiger, if you count that as a rare, would be 1. And then, I mean, for me, the biggest thing is Tori. I don't have Tori, and I've got an 11 million roster. I'm doing polls weekly, at this point, things like that. So I always say if I don't have it, Sheriff's Badge Bunders wasn't on that one. I mean, it was, but it didn't count. Neither the Sheriff's Badge plate wasn't for that build, it was for the other one. I just wasn't going to remove it simply because it wasn't doing anything for us there. So, but yes, the Eye of the Tiger would count for sure, and Tori.
Side note, Sheriff's Badge is on this weekend's prize wall as one of the lower priced items.
Very much lower.
Lock it in, dudes, if you need one. Someone asked about the giveaway link. I posted it in chat. But Lee, our final score, 94% for. Over 30 votes were cast. That's a pretty strong sample size from our community.
It is. And with Twitch, not disagreeing, but there was a mix between 4s and 5s. 5s had it, but not by over 30 votes. So 4 is where it sticks. Pretty easy there.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. For versatility. Versatility means this character is competitively usable in feud, boss, and showdown for a 5, and has a special gem type, which almost every character now has a special gem type, but still helps in boss, extreme rules, or gem mania. 4, characters competitively usable in at least 2 of feud, boss, and showdown, and has a special gem type. For a 3, characters competitively usable in only 1, feud, boss, or showdown, and maybe a sleeper for boss. And for a 2, characters not strong in any competitive format, but may be capable of winning in tours and blitzes.
All right. Lightning poll is going live for versatility. You know what to do. You've got 1 minute to cast your vote, lock it in, and click vote. If you're here looking for the giveaway link as well, live with us on Twitch, scroll up in the chat, and it's just about 3 inches above the current. I was like trying to think, how would you describe that? Lee, versatility. What special gem does Bret make? He makes leech.
I was gonna say it's your build. He makes leech gems.
No, but I'm wanting to know. So with your build, where's the versatility?
Juggernauts.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Juggernauts sometimes are. I mean, it's more rare in there, but either way, I mean, he does. I know we're just kind of trying to balance between which build do we do, but I mean, it's still he has the leech gems for for that. So and he has Juggernauts.
I would
Jabroni. I don't know if he would be competitive in Showdown. Sorry, Rusty. Go ahead.
I was just saying I would love to take sub reversal into feud. Like I would love it. Please come at me. Come at me, bro, with my sub reversal Bret. Just licking his chops, waiting for you. Neutralize them.
But this is one more reason why your top feuders are not going in with subs. They
Right.
already didn't like subs. Now it's even more that they're not going to like
Oh, they're gonna hate
subs.
it. They're gonna hate this for sure.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so 5 handily won on Twitch. On Discord,
Eh,
gosh, 5
Five has it.
also won. I disagree. I don't think he'll be great in Showdown. I don't know that he's going to
Interesting.
be hugely good in Boss Battle, although I could see some instances. But again, Boss Battle, the sub reversal is not going to come into play. Yeah, I personally
So
would be 4 on the top end of this.
let me look at this poster really quick because I think this exposes something. The
Okay.
zombies link
Uh-huh.
really kind of stinks. It's kind of
Yeah,
outdated.
agreed.
20% more health. Oh, okay. But like give us 2 MP and suddenly we're excited. Give us 4 MP, we're freaking out, right? Give us purple gym damage or limit gym damage 50%. Like there needs to be an updated link for zombies for versatility to be a 5 in my estimation.
Right.
But the
Well,
vote is the vote. The vote is
well,
the vote.
yeah. I mean, that's okay. Hold on, and not really strong in boss. So I mean, again, I have to disagree though, because yes, Twitch voted 5, and I've got that marked here. But I don't think there's any way that he is a showdown destroyer, and I don't think he's going to be super strong in boss battle. I
No,
mean,
I don't either.
maybe.
I don't
Maybe he
either.
does do. I mean, he does do a lot of gems. He does a lot of color gems. To be honest, actually, so you know what? I am reversing my thought on that just because he might be your
Black
shield
Shield
breaker.
Breaker.
Yeah, he might be
Black
your
Shield
shield
Breaker.
breaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, red shield
Yeah.
breaker, black shield breaker, etc. I'm very strongly in a 4 category right here, but I mean he was voted a 5, and I've said my piece. Lee strongly argued for a 4 right there. He'll be great for winning tours, but tours really isn't good. We're not
I
going to
love
get Red
this.
Boss though. Yeah,
This is
that's
my the nights so far. This is the comment of the night in the chat. Rusty's overvaluing of the tag link is always amusing for JD Nash. I love it.
yeah.
I love it. It's
Right.
so true. So true.
And Festa, you're right. Oh, by the way, follow Festa Bomb on YouTube. He's got a YouTube channel, which is great. Tours is 90% of the game per se, but competitive mode, and that's what we're rating, is competitively
Mm-hmm.
usable in feud, boss, and showdown. That's the big
Yeah.
thing. I'd be a hard 4 there. I'm not going to
Yeah.
overrule it, but
What is our score?
well, we're not done yet. We've got the entourage ability.
No, I mean on that category. What's the score?
Oh, I mean, it went 5. Unless my vote counts for 10 or 20 votes, then it went 5.
Right. Right.
Yeah. But here's where it gets really spicy, Pepper. The entourage ability. I can't disproportionately shape this, but we've got on the coaching side 2 things I didn't know about. One, I didn't know that they were going to come out with Zombie Gunther replacements, for all the other colors. And I've said for years and shown it definitively, even up against Leonardo's coaching ability, Zombie Gunther is the best coach in the game, period, for anybody that uses multiplies. And then the second thing I just realized today, because I was just thinking in my brain, oh, well, it's basically Zombie Gunther. They're actually 40% and not 30%. Zombie Gunther's 30%. The new zombies are 40% to their color. So he's 40% purple gem damage and 60% multiplied gem damage. Definitively proven to work better than the ×3 increase that Seth Leonardo gives. Just saying. So, Rusty, take it from here with the lightning pole.
Entourage lightning poll is live. Cast your vote. It's probably going to be some disagreement on this vote tonight.
I am ready to be the judge on this one if I have to be. But
So far, it's all 5s. I can't imagine why.
You can't imagine why? Because the zombies are the best coaches in the game now.
Right. Have you looked at the poll though? Have you pulled it down?
Oh no, I haven't. Did you juke it?
5, 5, 5, 5, 5, or 5. Which would you like to vote?
Wow.
I mean, they can have like readiness. I mean, not readiness. What was I going to say? This is an auto. Like when we get this category now, it's just an auto 5.
Yeah, I mean, it does 30, have 30, to be
the same, like for consistency. The same way we said, if somebody gets 30% color, 30% gem, move. That's like it's just a 4. The community has consistently said it's a 4.
Yeah, really and we have to, if we have just one, we have to adjust others. Yeah. Plus, Discord did give it a 5. So I like the comment Jabroni said here. With that cheap vote, I would have to abstain. He deserves a 4 because of the tragedy on the versatility score. I disagree. He deserves a 5 on entourage ability. He deserves a 4 on versatility. But
agreed.
But
I think we should mark it a 4 on versatility. I mean, we always round down. We never round up. We never hype a superstar. In fact, we try to move beyond the hype and find the critique if we can.
Yep. I can't find.
The poll was fixed. It was. I mean, it really was. Sometimes we just have fun, Willie Spaz. Sometimes it's just we're being silly and having fun, and we know it's a lock, and
So that is a 21 out of 25. Quick shout out to JD Nash, who has created our ranking summary sheet, which does these in nice order.
It looks so sharp.
It does look so sharp. I love it. 21 out of 25 will put him tied with Michelangelo Kofi, and still just above Tribal Chief Solo, which Barracks disputed the power rating on that one, but that is where it falls. And above Grayson Waller from that build. So yeah, that's a pretty decent score. 21 out. That's about, you said you wanted to compare him to, that's right. That's why I was going to the visual sheet. Striker Bret, we had it a 19 out of 25.
See, I think Zombie Bret's at 20. Like, I think there should be a little asterisk there. But I'm too hard on all of our superstars. So,
well, I'd rather you be too hard than too soft on him. But I mean, honestly, his entourage ability is what gives him the buff. If he didn't have that strong of an entourage ability, he'd have probably been a 3, because most of the trainers and coaches we've seen lately have been 3s, and that would have put him at a 19, which would have matched him with Striker Bret. But the entourage ability really puts us over the top. And I promise you, if I get him, I'm assuming I'll get him. I haven't yet. He's immediately going to the moon to go on Jacob Fatu. I mean, like that. He is going to the moon.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Very cool.
All right. Well, that's it for this one. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, I was going to say it. That's all for this power rating. Join us each and every Friday night on the Champions main Twitch as we rate and rank all of the newest superstars in WWE Champions mobile game. But we need you to enter the chat to cast your vote and let your voice be heard so that we be sure to get it right. We'll see you next time, friends.